Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at energy fuels, where we had quite some downside today, already 20% and still ongoing. But yeah, we will get to that in a moment, and until then let's start with the large time frame, where we have been tracking for quite a while now this wave 1 up and then this correction in a wave 2, where we are still unsure if this wave 2 is complete or if we are in a larger correction. Could be an ABC, to be honest, but we have the yellow scenario to follow that, where we expect still another movement to the downside within this correction that should reach the support zone again that starts at $4.10. Now, the fact that we track this larger correction where we head back down quite aggressively and back into the support zone, it doesn't stop us from tracking direct upside in the white scenario, and we have had actually quite a bit of success doing so in this scenario, where we expect continuation to the upside directly, forming a wave 1 up, and then so on and so on into the third wave in green. But here in the shorter time frame we still have a way to go, and we have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1-2 setup, and then maybe a series of 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. I wouldn't focus too much on the exact count in this area. It isn't very relevant, at least not for now. And we have been tracking this movement to the upside ever since we were somewhere in this area before it actually began. And in the previous video I was pointing out that maybe I didn't like the movement that occurred here to form this new high, because it looked a lot like a three-wave move, and I was suggesting that it is very possible that it is an overshooting wave B, and that we should be very careful, and that I was looking here with this ABC pattern for a new low in a C wave to the downside. Now, we did follow it in some manner. We would have so far only a 1, 2, 3 to the downside, and then we would still need a fourth and a fifth to actually complete it. And I did provide the alternative where, we didn't get a full 5-wave move in this wave 1, so maybe we are tracking here an ABC, and then we had this correction in a wave 2, and then in the third wave we are also looking for an ABC pattern to the upside to actually complete this third wave. Now, I wouldn't focus too much on whether we actually completed this fifth wave here. It could be that we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where the fourth wave was a bit out of proportions with this wave 2, much longer and much stronger. It could happen, and realistically it doesn't affect us too much. We have basically two scenarios, so we aren't following the blue scenario anymore, but we have the idea that we topped here in this fifth wave, and then we have this ABC in the correction, where this C wave to the downside seems complete, or I would say near complete. Maybe we need one more small leg down here, but I do see a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, a third wave down, a fourth wave up, and then the fifth wave down. We do have some divergence, but it's only within the 5-minute time frame, so I wouldn't focus too much on that. And I would also keep in mind that this is quite a strong movement to the downside, and this is quite a bit of weakness. We could expect some sort of a relief rally, but then we should be prepared for continuation to the downside in any case. So now that would be in the idea that we are here in an A overshooting wave B, and then the C wave to the downside, where we have a 1, 2, 3, and then a 4 and a fifth to come. But if this wave 5 topped here instead, we could look for only an ABC, consider this correction complete, and then push higher into the next fifth wave to the upside. And I would say that we should see at least one more fifth wave, even if we are following the yellow scenario, and then pushing back into the green support zone that, as I said, starts at $4.10. So that would be quite deep, compared to where we are now. I also want to update the support zone. Now, if we topped in the fifth wave here, and we had the fifth wave top instead of an overshooting wave B, I would need to also adjust it up, but I would also want to adjust it to the beginning of this wave 1. And let me make this more opaque. But yeah, I would really adjust the support zone back down to the beginning of this wave 1, and either consider that this movement completed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here being the top, the fifth wave, and then we would be looking for an A, B, C, where in the C wave we have a 1, 2, 3, and we need a fourth and a fifth to follow. Or I would consider it as it is drawn on the chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I would need only an A, B, C to consider this movement complete and ready to start the next fifth wave to the upside. And I want to leave both of these on the chart, but I will leave the support zone that goes, actually I will leave both support zones on as well. I decided to do that because I want you to have the actual levels that matter for both scenarios. And yeah, so for the interpretation with the overshooting wave B in yellow, we are looking for support in the area between $9 down to around $7.60, but then we would need another 4-5 pattern to actually complete it. And in the white scenario, we are looking to complete a C wave to the downside, or sorry, in the white scenario, we are only looking to complete here this A, B, C pattern, and then we could actually complete it at any moment now. And it would be between $9.20 down to around $7.70. As I said, this looks quite near completion, and then I would expect at least some sort of a relief rally. Doesn't need to be too strong. That would actually be an indication of how strong or weak this chart really is at the moment, depending on how this relief rally plays out. But for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.